Hello and welcome to Fierce Moms Connects Us podcast. My name is Peace George. You know the moment when you're making your mother's recipe, the one with all the spices that make your kids go, ew, what's that smell? At least that's what they say when I cook my ew. And suddenly you're hit with this ache. You're standing in your kitchen, but part of you is back in your home where you migrated from. The smells are the same, but nothing else is. And when your daughter walks in asking for chicken nuggets instead, what do? And that's what we're talking about today. Hey, mommy. That space between here and there. That feeling of being too much of one thing for this country and not enough for the one you left. Now, raise your hand. Let's play this game of if you ever. Raise your hand if you've ever said your name differently at the PTA meeting than you do at home. Raise your hand if you felt proud when your kid corrected your grammar, then cried about it later. Raise your hand if you've ever hidden your ethnic lunch so nobody at work would comment. Let's tell the truth. We all have. Because this is something they don't tell you. Every time you code switch, a little piece of you goes into hiding. Babe. And when our kids, the ones we taught would carry our traditions proudly, start acting ashamed of it. Ejo, it feels like losing home all over again. At least that's how it felt for me. Now let me tell you something about my friend, Bola. Her son came home from school the other day saying his name wasn't Oluwabamigbetemi. He said that he just wants to be Bami, like Bammy. My friend smiled and packed his lunchbox, then sobbed in the shower for an hour. Because it's not just a name change, you see. That's the first thread taken off from the cultural basket that we work so hard to weave. But here's what I want you to hear today. When your child rejects their heritage, they're not rejecting you. No. Iwobawo. They're just trying to survive too. They're trying to survive in a world that tells them to be smaller, to be quieter, to be less, to be other. So what do? We get creative. We sneak culture into their pasta sauce. That annoying music you play on Saturday mornings, that's their roots calling. That weird story that grandma tells, that's their inheritance. And the way you laugh louder than other posh moms, quote unquote posh, that's your resistance. She'll get it. My friend's daughter the other day talked about hating to speak Spanish. The same Spanish that my children are learning. Anyway, until her grandmother started to text her Spanish reels. Now, that kid's slang is 50% Mexicanism. Culture is not lost in battles, mommies. It's reclaimed in a million tiny moments. It's just for you to know how to do that. Just for you to know how. The same thing happened to my son, where I was talking to them about introducing themselves, and my son said to me, Mom, I just want to be called Dami. I firmly told him, bro, your name is Oluwadamiloju, and that's what you're going to be called. Listen, this journey may not be straight. I mean, there will be eye rolls, there will be, Mom, you're so embarrassing. There will be days you feel invisible. But every time you kiss their forehead with your chapped immigrant worker hands, you pack their smelly food, that efori roll in their lunchbox anyways. You whisper prayers in your mother tongue over their sleeping heads. What you're really doing is rebuilding what the world tried to take. And this community, we're right here with you, one awkward, beautiful, in-between step at a time. Now, make that weird food with extra love today. And if this hit home, come find your tribe at Fierce Moms Connect Us. We've got you. We've got your back. Babe. Until next time, take care of yourself and never ditch your culture. Not even for your children. A double. See you later.